Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, October 28th. I've got a lot of excitement weather-wise here moving into the rest of the week. I've heard a couple of meteorologists saying about how Thursday is going to be a miserable and ugly day. And I guess I can understand that. But for me, that is the day I am most excited about. When is the last time we had an all-day soaking rain? And by the way, I don't even think it's going to be lasting all day. Also, 1 to 2 inches of rain. I mean, I run along the Susquehanna River quite a bit, and it is very low. It would be nice to actually see some substantial amount of rain here moving through. So that's what has me a little bit excited. We also want to talk about the wind that will be arriving for Halloween. First off, you're going to notice, can you see a little bit of that? There's actually 2 layers of cloud cover. The one that is exiting, that's a low pressure. But now we're getting lower clouds moving in, and it's an easterly breeze. So we're starting to see those clouds beginning to push in from the east, and that is typically damp conditions that we feel here, and cloudy to mostly cloudy skies for tomorrow. So as I mentioned, we're seeing this one beginning to exit, and here is the next system that we see. It's beginning to lift. Now, what I love about this water vapor loop is you can kind of see it digging a little bit. What I mean by that is you can kind of really see it wrapping around across Arkansas into eastern Texas. And now we're beginning to see lift. And if you look, that lift is going to grab some moisture from the Gulf. That is why this is going to bring better rain instead of the 1/10 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch or there's 1/2 inch. That's what we seem to be getting. This one actually has some moisture with it. Let's go into Wednesday. It'll be a mostly cloudy day, and it'll be a breezy day. This is 5:30. It's just now entering the mid-state. I still think, for the most part, most of our Wednesday is going to be dry. Could there be a couple of sprinkles before sunset? Yes, but this is mainly an overnight. I mean, you can see, watch, this is midnight, Wednesday night into Thursday morning. You're going to see a large plume of moisture moving through during the overnight hours while most of us are sleeping. Here's 7 a.m. There's going to be some bouts of heavier rain moving through during the morning commute a Thursday morning. Then check this out. This is a Thursday moving into the afternoon. We're starting to see what we call the dry slot. So there's drier air beginning to move in. The front is now beginning to lift, and we still have the low that has to pivot through. So watch how all of that plays out. And for those locations that decided to change their trick-or-treat night, you're probably going to be wondering, oh, man, we made a mistake. Look how quiet and sunny and gorgeous that is, as we head into Thursday evening. It is a very narrow window. I just want to make sure you understand there's a very narrow window that we'll probably see somewhat pleasant conditions right after the front, because what's going to happen is this low is going to be swinging through pretty quickly. Matter of fact, let me clear that for you, and you'll notice here we begin to see that quickly sweeping through. This is heading into Thursday evening, Thursday night, and as it does, that's the winds that are going to begin to kick in moving into Friday. But even as the front moves through, it'll get a little gusty. We'll talk about that in a moment. Rain amounts, I would say this is actually a little more on the conservative end. So I would say 1 to 2 inch amounts seem to be a pretty good outlook for a 24-hour rain event for us. Then here are the winds. Watch as where they're kind of gusty when that front moves through. This is morning hours of Thursday, and we're looking at winds, anywhere from 5 to even up to 30 miles an hour. So it's going to be kind of wild Thursday morning. Then moving into Friday, the front finally passes. We get those westerly winds to move in. Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to show you those westerly winds, and they're looking to be about, 15 to 20 miles an hour. Let me clear this for you. This is Friday afternoon. This is about as far as I can reach at this point. And you're looking at wind speeds of at least 15 to 20 miles an hour, and that's getting close to trick-or-treat time. Something to keep in mind when it comes to trick-or-treat evening, it is going to be gusty. If you're going to be putting out lots of decorations or have plans to have something in the backyard, it will be challenging for you. Those winds will gust at 40 miles an hour sometimes. Please keep that in mind. But This is typical late October around Halloween weather. I remember last Halloween we were in t-shirts. This Halloween is not going to be the case. So I'm sure we'll have another update here as we move closer and we're watching this storm. Thanks for watching.